Hello and welcome, lovers. This is Love Dr. Pamela Smith. Thank you for joining me. And you know how I do it. I give you real solutions, real strategies to what? Finding love, getting love, and keeping love. Now, as you see, my topic tonight is how to avoid bringing up past relationships. So make sure you share this topic with some of your friends. Make sure you continue to like and follow. Don't forget to get over to my YouTube and subscribe. Make sure you be a part of all my videos that go out here on Facebook. Thank you for joining me. Now, as we're talking about this subject, it's not too much to say, but to get you to understand why you want to avoid it and the reason why it doesn't matter in actuality. Okay, so why not? Why not talk about past relationships? Some people say, yes, talk about your past relationships to this person that you're getting to know. But the reality is, it's not necessary to talk about past relationship because you're making a person more concerned about how you felt about that person. And you're giving them too much information when you mention past relationships. When you're talking about, you're showing the person your vulnerability. You're showing them possibilities, your interest still in that person. You're showing the hate that you have for that person. You're showing, maybe the like you have for the person. You're showing more of how you feel emotionally to someone when you talk about your past. And so you should try to avoid that because you think that you're just mentioning, oh, this is why I'm not with this person. And now, oh, I'm interested in you. So it doesn't matter about that relationship. But here's what you don't understand. You are bringing your emotional feelings into it. Even if it was a good relationship that ended or a bad relationship ended, you're still bringing your emotional feelings in it because you will begin to talk about the issue, be it good or bad. So the reason you want to make sure you continue to avoid it is you got to talk about why you're not ready. You don't need to talk about that relationship and why it didn't work. Talk about why you just wasn't ready to be in a relationship, and maybe that was a possibility that relationship ended. So talk about why you weren't just ready for that person. It was just that was not the relationship for you. You don't have to go into detail as to how they made you feel, why you didn't like the way they make you feel. That doesn't matter. Just say, hey, that relationship didn't work. It wasn't the best relationship, and so I just moved on. You don't have to go into details, and don't let a person suck you into the details. Because when you give a person the detail, again, you're giving them the emotion of how you would feel if things don't go your way. You see? So if you end it because the person cheated on you, then you're going to now let this person know I'm watching you like a hawk. And if you cheat on me, I'm going to be the same way and mean the way I did her. So this is why you don't bring your past emotions in. Just talk about what you like about them. Talk about, well, I just don't want, that type of relationship I previously have. It wasn't for me. Just learn from your past relationships for yourself. Even if you were married and you got a divorce, just say, I was married and got a divorce. But here's what your men do. Most men, here's what you do. You will say, well, why did you get a divorce? He must have been crazy to let you go. And what you don't understand is that when people get a divorce, there's a reason for a divorce. So you don't have to say things like that to make it seem like, well, he messed up. Because you don't know the type of relationship that person had. They could have been abusive. They could have been a good guy, but just could no longer satisfy them sexually. You don't know the reason, so don't say, oh, his bad luck. People get divorced for what? For what they didn't want in the first place. For what didn't work in the first place. So why are you saying all that? It's unnecessary. Okay? And you're making the woman, feel like, what? Don't do that. Just say, oh, okay, you're divorced. How long have you been divorced? Oh, 5 years, 10 years. Oh, okay, and move on. So you don't have to go into why you got a divorce, because what you're saying is either you were an issue or they were an issue. And it doesn't matter, because if they're talking to you now, they're getting to know you and what you're like right now in the present. Okay? So just talk about why it's a pleasure to get to know the person you're trying to get to know. That's it. And then you avoid all those past conversation, which doesn't matter. Okay? So I hope that was a good talk to give you some information about why you don't bring up past relationship. Thank you for joining the Love Dr. Pamela Smith Show. Remember, if you're single and you're looking for love, just be patient. It's always out there seeking you, and you will meet the mate that make you happy and have a joyous time. If you're in a relationship, what I always say, make sure it's a peace, joy, and happiness. So thank you for joining the Love Dr. Pamela Smith. I will be talking to you soon, and we will talk again about love, love, love.